making nowhere like big or nothing like that, but I was like, I just still want to.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
You was knocking out at 255 though. Hey, this nigga used to work out with the 14-pounder over his head.
Yeah, on the Stairmaster.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Oh my God, yeah.
But nah, just going there and just doing skill work and like, just trying to, just keep my shot or whatever. But yeah, man. And then it was just kind of, you walked in there, man, and you approached me. He was like, "Hey, man, I like what you do. I like the drills, the skill work you're doing and stuff like that. Have you ever coached or would you be interested?" And I was like, "I ain't never coached before, like." But I'm definitely interested. Like I ain't never thought about it, but I mean, this conversation might be happening for a reason. So yeah, like I'm interested, and he's like, all right. So we met, talked about it. You explained, what the program was, the details and everything, and I think the main thing for me, honestly, I don't even know if we really kind of talked about this part of it, but it was just like. When you told me, you was like, man, you're going to have your own team that, like, you can actually coach. I was like, man, like, oh, yeah, I'm all the way in. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I was like, I'm all the way in because, like, for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, being able, to give back in a form of a way that I actually, like, love being a part of. Like, I think that, like, that gives you more incentive and it gives more love and like what you actually doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, like I said, man, like that was a big part of me saying, yeah, man. So, when we had the first tryout, he was pointing out certain kids. I don't even know if you remember this part, but like we doing the tryout, I'm doing the skill work, and you like, yeah, man, I want you to pick out the kids. And I'm like, damn, like this dude giving me a lot of control. Like you already had like a group.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That you wanted to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was like, if you really don't think, you know what I'm saying, you can develop, like, let me know. I'm like, all right, dude's like super cool then. Like, I was like, I could really work with this.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, tryouts led into, the first practice. And then, like, it was just kind of how, it was special how, like, the work ethic we was trying to put out to these kids, like you gotta run, you gotta condition, like your body's gotta be in tip top shape, like how we would start practices. I'm like,
hey, we be shouting niggas, bro. You had to get that money come with us.
Hey, they was working.
You was gonna be great or you was gonna quit.
Yeah, they was working, man.
Yeah.
And that was, like I said, that was what I really liked about it. And I was like, because I was always a kid, like I wasn't like I said, super talented, but I was like, man, if I can at least work out all the time, like try to be strong, like just do the small shit I really don't want to do because I didn't feel like I was a center, or whatever, or power forward. I was like, man, I like to shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, I'm just talking about high school, but I'm just like, man, like, if I can allow these kids to, like, especially the ones that are treated like that, like, hey, you still got to learn how to handle the ball even though you're the biggest person out here. And like I said, you was cool with that. And I'm like, damn, this dude understands that, like, I was like, we're going to get these kids right, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not all about, like, position basketball. It's like everybody can play.
If you hoop, you can hoop.
And if you think about the game now, like, centers is getting pushed out. Like, it's all about...
So we's ahead of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we can say that. We can say that. I know it's a lot of kids that was frustrated. Like, man, like, just throw me down there, man. I'm center.
But the beautiful thing about the system was that any nigga could give you 18. That was the beautiful thing about playing for us.
Yeah.
It wasn't so every parent could be enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Because it was a fair democracy to hoop.
Yeah.
Make your layups, make your shit, your jumpers, get out on D.
Yeah.
We got principles. Yeah. Ain't no setup for no one nigga to get 30 or bust. It was, we gonna hoop, nigga. We drawing this shit up third quarter. Okay, it might be you today, you next week.
Yeah.
Nigga, take it or leave it. I got the next nigga ready to come in, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We got to show some love to the original group, right?
Yeah.
The sixth grade team, with JJ and them.
Yeah.
The seventh grade team with Jalen and them.
Yeah.
Let's just start with them two, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have you go through who was all on the sixth grade team at that time when we were already like 2 or 3 practices in, getting ready for our tournaments.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The sixth grade group, man. Show them some love. Who was on that roster?
So initially, it all starts, with JJ.
Right.
You know what I mean? he took the bait to bet on his dad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He could have been like, nah, man, I don't want the comfort of that.
Yeah, some kids don't want to play with their dad. You know?
Yeah. And not only that, your dad popping.
Yeah.
So you know you can't go out here and lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We rocking new shit, Adidas. You know what I mean? Now, we cleaner than a whistle.
Yeah.
But,
still got to back it up.
you know, you out here with your dad, you taking pics in the hoodie.
Yeah.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
A lot of kids don't want that pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sink or swim with your dad. So he started it. But, of course, we had already had the reputation. So Jason was the type of nigga, you was going to transfer schools to play with that nigga.
Yeah.
He like Magic Johnson. At that time, like, that was just truth. Like, no facts, all fiction. I mean, no fiction, all facts. Like, he was going to come play with him. And so he was playing with George Hill, and shout out to George Hill. He cut his teeth with them, but then it was just like, I went solo. And I was like, I got to see this nigga handle the ball, see if he could do it.
Yeah.
Because if he could do it, we got a shot at the L's.
Yeah.
I was thinking that early. So I'm like, I went solo. It was him. Got to shout out Jason Curtis. Jason was start a program.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me and Craig in the program, regardless how it turned. If it wasn't for me and him, the program would have took off.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
sure. Yeah.
So we'll get to the other parts. It was JJ, Jason, Originals,
Yeah.
CJ, because I had my Pike team, which wasn't, but then I had an Indiana Rise school ball team.
Yeah.
Went 19-1. So that's JJ, CJ Jollers, the original. I'm talking about the original. Now, am I going with the McDonald's joints?
No,
or am I going with the red? I got to start back with the Family Dollar joints?
Yeah.
The red.
The red. Hey, the red, or it say like.
The white.
Yeah.
With the Adidas joint,
Yeah.
with the red strap shoes, with the red strap.
All red
I had the
shoes.
socks with the white, with the red.
I think, yeah. No, the all red shoes.
I mean, we had the all red shoes with the straps. First, the basic joints.
That's what they was playing out of like.
At the Fisher's joint.
Yeah.
And I had the
I got a
white
picture
socks
of
with
that.
the red.
Yeah, I think I got a picture of that one.
Oh my
I'm
God.
pretty sure. Make sure it's the same one.
That's hard. That was my first shoe though. So that squad. I gotta take